It's good to see you guys this morning. Now, I want you to do something for me to start us off. Close your eyes and think of somebody that you love a whole bunch. Think of somebody that you love a whole bunch and picture them in your mind. Anybody want to share who it is that they're thinking of? Who? Jesus. That's a good answer. Mew. Is that a cat? Who is Mew? Oh, it's a friend of yours. Great. Yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that we love a whole bunch. And today, Jesus is going to tell a story that encourages us to love everybody. Jesus is going to tell us a story that encourages us to love everybody. This story is called the Good Samaritan. A man comes and asks Jesus who he's supposed to love. Who is my neighbor? And Jesus' answer makes clear that he's supposed to love everybody. In this story, a man is hurt really bad, and somebody that he likes walks by. Should this man help the person who's hurt really bad? Yeah, the person he likes should definitely help, but Jesus says he doesn't. He sees that there's the man who's hurt, and he says, "Oh, I don't want to touch that," and so he keeps on going. Then another person that this guy likes a lot, this hurt guy likes, walks by, and do you think he should help? Yes, he should help, but he again doesn't. Then another person comes along who this man doesn't like very much, and who maybe doesn't like him very much, but he helps. He sees that this man is hurt, and he decides to help. He binds up the wounds. You might think of it as putting on bandages and Band-Aids. He puts the man on his donkey, we're told, and then he takes the man to an inn, which is kind of like a hotel. He then pays for the man to stay in the inn and promises, if he needs any more help, I'll pay for it, don't worry. So the man helps a whole bunch, even though he doesn't like it. Now, Jesus tells us this story to remind us that we should help people even if we don't like them, yes. But really, Jesus tells us this story to remind us that we should love everybody. The love that we're supposed to give doesn't have limits based on whether we like somebody or not. We just love them. Why? Because Jesus has loved us. Jesus has loved us like that guy in the story. When we didn't know Jesus, long before you were even born, Jesus went to the cross and died on the cross to help you. And because Jesus went to that cross and died on that cross, we have life in him. So, today we're going to hear that story, the Good Samaritan. We're going to have an opportunity to think more on the people that we love. But first, let's bow our heads and fold our hands and say a prayer. Dear God, thank you for sending Jesus to save us long before we even knew his name. Help us to learn this story of the Good Samaritan and to love people, whether we like them or not, whether we know their names or not. Whoever they are, help us to share your love with them. All God's people said, Amen.